Welcome back to Novel Nosh. Yesterday, we celebrated Pi Day, not just the mathematical constant pi, but also one of my favorite things, pie. And what better way to honor both than with a book that has pie in the title? It's so funny how we recollect things because for some reason I thought that this was a book that was offered in our high school, but it came out after high school for me. So I finally decided to pick it up. And I do wish that I had had an opportunity to speak with someone about the book because there's so many things that go on that have you wanting to try to talk to someone. So Life of Pi, I'm sure you've heard, is about a boy who his parents own a zoo and they're getting ready to move to Canada. So they're selling the zoo animals and boarding a ship and crossing the Atlantic, or maybe it's the Pacific, crossing the ocean. And the ship goes down. And it is about Pi's survival. And he is stuck on a boat with Richard Parker, a Bengal tiger. And it is about their survival story. And this, I gave this 4 stars. I really enjoyed it, but I will say I wish I could talk through it with someone else because I think there's a lot to dive into. And definitely would love to hear what other people think about this book. So definitely one I would pick up if you haven't already. I'm actually going to my daughter's going to read it as well, and we're going to watch the movie and see how that compares to the book. But I would definitely say this is one you should pick up. Since the main character, Pi, is from India, I wanted to incorporate some warm tropical flavors. These Cardamom-Spiced Banana Hand Pies have bananas, a touch of coconut milk, and some cozy cardamom spice. The crust is a simple recipe of flour, salt, sugar, cinnamon, butter, and a little bit of ice water to bring it all together. The filling for the hand pies consisted of bananas, maple syrup, coconut milk, some cardamom and vanilla, along with a pinch of salt. You will see that I put a little bit too much of the filling in each of the hand pies. So next time what I would do is, one, I need to make the hand pies thinner and then add just a little bit for the size. And you can do these as pockets, as circular pies, or you can make more of a square pie as well. Like in Life of Pie, where pie has to accept uncertainty, pie making teaches us to go with the flow. Sometimes your crust shrinks, sometimes your filling bubbles over, but in the end, it's still delicious. On Pie Day, I also wanted to share with you this cookbook, Pie is Messy. It's recipes from the Pie Hole, Rebecca Grassley with Willie Blackmore. This is a cookbook. Look, I love this, how there's little spills in it. This is a cookbook from the Pie Hole, which is a California bakery. And it starts with the story of how it came about. And then she also shares with us how to make the crust. And then what I love about the cookbook is how it's separated. So she takes different pies. So we're looking at, say, nut pies, custard pies, and things like that. And she's going to show us the old school way of doing it. So you've got like your cherry pies and different things, different traditional recipes. And then she shows you the new school way. And these are new, different ideas for your old favorites. So candied lemon chess pie and all of these different style pies, meringue pies. I mean, this is just a beautiful, beautiful cookbook. There are some delicious recipes in here. If I hadn't made my own hand pies, I would have picked this one. It's a cardamom lemon meringue pie. But then we also made a pie the other night, and it was a custard pie. And it was a mom's lemon custard pie, and it was oh so delicious. But you can see all of the delicious recipes in here. Such a great job, such a beautiful book, and definitely one I would recommend picking up. And although I'm a little bit late, as we celebrated Pie Day yesterday, a few things that you can do is read The Life of Pie, make some pie, and remember, life, just like pie, doesn't have to be perfect to be enjoyable. Make sure to let me know if you try these hand pies. And if you love books and food, make sure to subscribe for more Novel and Nosh content.